join me here, Snowman86, and we're back on Ballyspring. So as you can see, first job of the day is cows gotta go. A little bit of grass left up here in the top corner, but I think for the most part we probably want to move them out. They have a little bit of feed left in their trucks and all that stuff, but I think it's time to move them, give this field a chance to recover, guys. So we are going to hop our gate and we're just going to run up to our other cow pasture and begin the process of moving our animals. So just got to keep that cycle kind of rotating, and we got to keep an eye on the water levels as well, guys, because if they drop, production or the health will drop, and that's not good. We can lose animals very quickly by just being a little bit neglective of the water, which is something I did a couple of days ago, or the last day. So I have it filled again, so hopefully all going well, we will be in a good place now. So cow pasture 2, and yeah, we just begin the process of moving again. So move to cow pasture, yes. Just gotta keep going through them all. So the only downside to this is it does get a little bit messy, the more animals we get, because you gotta click on more things, but we're growing our herd nicely. We need 4 there, and I wish to tell you how many was in the group that you're selecting. So like we know this now 2, but it should say there like there's 4 of these, so then we'd know we've 4. That was a complete guess. I just partly guessed somewhere along the line it would be a 4. There's 1 there on its own. So that's our 35 animals moved. Here we go, all in the field, and as you can see we've plenty of water and plenty of food in the pasture extension mod. So grass isn't in the best condition here. It's only at growth stage 2. It's not quite full, but at least we have grass here compared to the other pasture. So we close that gate up. Oh, oh. We close that gate up. That's our cows moved for the day, and we can concentrate on I think the next task at hand is probably going to be our second cut grass. Hopefully we're pretty close to it, and a day or so away. So with that, we'll jump away here. Carpentry is still going well. He's set up inside here. So grand, I know it's a handy space, a shed, but I don't know, can we even fit in there? So we'll see how it goes. Manure spreader does need a wash, and that's our new roller we used, which I should now move in here. So yeah, guys, we'll stop faffing and we'll get going, because our grass isn't quite ready for second cut yet. But this is where we're at. So I'll see you in a sec and we'll find out where we're at. So we're back here early next day, and yeah, the animals have made light work of this grass field, guys. So none of them are dead. They're just laying off there enjoying the sun. But yeah, they've polished off my grass field. So we have a little bit of feed in there to carry them for the day, I think, but we'll have to move them again. So we've that fun job. That was the joys of not having that field at maximum capacity. And the other one is just recovering. We'll just quickly run over here. It's just recovering there now. So the first layer of grass has gone back on it. Yeah, we are not ready for that. So if we're going to keep this pasture thing up, most realistically, this field here will probably have to become a pasture, guys. It is obviously a much bigger pasture. We will lose a nice chunk of bales off it. So yeah, and I think it's all ready to cut, is it? It is. So if we're going to do that, that's a job we probably have to do. Oh, we can't get over the fence. That's probably a job we have to do probably straight away. So that's probably going to be a third pasture we're putting in. If we do that, we probably will have to start looking for more grassland, because yeah, the cows are making light work of our 2 small pastures. So they're not designed for the bigger animal. I think they're just eating too much too quick. So we'll have to figure that out, guys. So that's something for thought. But as you can see, our grass is ready to go. Our sheep and goats are doing quite okay. Pasture there is actually in good nick, and we might actually cut that one this time around. We haven't cut it yet in a while. I think we did one cut last year off it, so we might do another cut off it this year. Their food is showing as pretty good, and that looks to me like a grass field that's ready for cutting. So we might take a chop off that. It'll square up some of our bales. Now again, we're doing okay for bales for the winter so far, so I think again it'll be a big wrapping session and probably selling. So if we do that, I think last time we got, was it close to 30 odd thousand from it, maybe 35. So if we do it again, and we're not keeping, we kept one load last time out, but if we sell everything, that would be nearly 2.5 loads. We should be close to 50 grand. So with that, we could then purchase a new grass field. Obviously depending on prices at the time and stuff, but we'd be in the ballpark of doing it, guys. So we might look at one of the fields out the front of the house, or maybe one up here to the back of this pasture. That's actually another thing we could do, and expand this pasture out. So we just got to figure out what way we want to do it, guys. Yeah, plenty of thought, but we've got time as we go for our second cut grass. And yeah, we can have a think and see what we're going to do. Things are moving pretty quickly on the farm. So I will start connecting up gear, and I'll be back here in a bit, and hopefully we'll be mowing grass, unless something else distracts us in the meantime. And it's happened, guys, something else distracted me. So I had a quick look on the used ads, and this beauty was there. So GCB telehandler, it's a lot quieter. It's a newer model of what we were running. We were running the Farmall, I believe, and this is the Agri Pro. So this is a significant upgrade on the farm again. A little bit longer and wider. Is it something I probably would have went for? I was looking for the Merlot realistically to pop up, but it hasn't. And now that we actually have a means of using this, I suppose, without deafening ourselves, that is something we'll probably look to do. So we just got to get this back to the yard, and then we'll be back here, guys, cutting second cut grass. But going forward, at least now we can start jumping in this without having to deafen ourselves. And yeah, I think it'll be a good purchase. It cost us 90,000. We had 23 or 4, I think, in the bank from our milk sale from the previous night, and we sold our one for 70 something as well, 73 I think, or caught something there, 73 or something, around that mark anyway, guys. And we have ended up with, that's right, 2,800 or 2,100 in the bank, guys. So yeah, it's a done deal. We have sold it. So I think my header was what was catching on the ground there. So we're going to get this back to the farm, guys. We might have to do a few adjustments to our attachments just to make sure everything fits, but other than that, yeah, we're pretty happy with this, guys. This is a substantial upgrade to the farm, and again, it's holding nice money, so it should stand us in the long run compared to our Farmall that we were using that was very old and very loud. And as you can see, excuse me, my throat is starting to go, so I'm going to end it here, and yeah, we'll be back. Second cut, and we are out, guys. So we are second cutting. I was going to say first cutting, but that would be a lie to everybody. We are second cutting our grass, so we are trying to get this done as quick as we can. Well, not as quick as we can, but it's a job that we need to do, so we are flat out at it, guys. So we have pre-cut the goat and sheep pasture, so that is now flopped as well. So all going forward, we should have a nice layer of grass. Now we're debating, as I say, in our heads what we're going to do with the field there to my left. Do we get in, chop it, and then put our pasture in? But I think that kind of defeats the purpose of putting the pasture in there if we take the grass off it. The idea of the pasture is to take pressure off us needing bales in the yard during the summer, or use of bales anyway during the summer months. So that would be the idea of that, guys. For the most part, I think we're pretty good. Our shed holds a fair chunk of feed, and our pastures, we do throw the odd bale in every now and then just to keep us afloat, but I think in most parts we're in a good old place. So sorry for that little jump there. We managed to press A button that did something on OBS, which I wasn't expecting, but we're back. So yeah, as I was saying, the pasture is just that kind of take pressure off the yard. Not so much off the yard, but more so off us, that we don't really have to be tending to the animals too hard over the summer months. We're kind of out in the field, we bring them water, we check them regularly enough, and when they do need the odd bale, we do put it out there. So the pastures are a good idea. The only thing we lose out on, obviously, is we don't get the manure or the slurry benefits, but you wouldn't get them anyway if you had them out on the field during the summer months. So that's the only drawback to it. But so far, because we produce so much manure and slurry over the winter months, it's not been that big an issue, guys. And if we did think we needed a little bit more, we could move them in a little bit earlier and potentially leave them out a little bit longer as well. That is another way of doing that. So there's plenty of scope there to think about. Now the new loader, I know I was pushing for it, but I didn't think we'd find one straight away. So the fact that we now have that option, or we've spent that kind of money, might delay our need or want for a new grass field, depending on price and location and stuff. So we're just going to have to keep that in mind as well now, guys. So we'll try our best. We'll if we can get a new pasture, we will, or even expand one of our current pastures. That's an option as well. As I say, there's a bit of hedge line we could remove, and that would open up a field to us that would expand our pasture a substantial bit. Will be enough? I'm not sure. But there's no moment to find out, and that's to try things. So we might do that as well, guys. We might do that as well. So we have a busy old day of grass cutting ahead of us. We're going to keep at it. This Massey has a wicked nice turning circle. We're going to keep at it, guys, and see how far we get. As I say, that field now in front of us might not get cut at all. Or it might, and we could just feed them the grass bales that come off it. That's the other option as well. But that would involve putting them into the shed, and we're only in June, and I don't know, do I want to be sticking them back into the shed in June for a month while the pastures recover, but it might be our only option as well, guys. So we'll just have to see how we go. Money is tight now, so to be fencing and putting up feedlots could become hassle. The other option is I could possibly extend the first pasture that they've been in. That's a timber fence there, if I remember rightly, with a bit of chain link mesh, so that could come out, and we could just run the entire pasture down. That would be a fairly substantial upgrade actually on that pasture. So that's maybe, thinking about it, that might be the way to go on that one, guys. Yeah, we just have to see. So we're going to keep cutting away here. We first cut. We might show a little bit towards the end of first cut in the next episode, guys. But for now, I think we are done. So we are going to, as I say, just keep cutting away, and we have decisions to be thinking about and making. And if you have any feedback on what way we should go with it on the farm, be it expand our current pastures, be it try and pick up a bit more ground and keep our pastures as they are and make a new one so we'd have 3 pastures, you let me know in the comments, guys, and I will try my best to do it. So if you've gotten this far, guys, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, until next time, I've been Snowman86, guys, and this has been Ballyspring Farms. We'll see you all again. Take care.